Jiahui, a student from the Faculty of Pharmacy. Have you ever forgotten to take your medications or even worse, forgotten to refill it during exam weeks? As a students, we are constantly juggling deadlines, assignments, and stress. Sometimes our health end up at the bottom of our priority list. This was something that I, along with my team members, personally experienced and observed. We saw how students, especially those managing the chronic, and struggle with something as basic as refilling their medications on time. So, we ask ourselves a simple yet crucial question: what if your medications could remind you when is it time to refill itself, and be ready for pickup, or without you needing to lock it? And that question leads us to create our solution. The current medication review system for students is far from ideal. It's outdated, inconvenient, and the time unreliable. From feedback and our testing, we identified several key issues with the existing system. First, there are no proper reminders to ensure that students refill their medications on time. Second, the online system is often slow or even crash at peak hour, leaving students frustrated and unable to complete their refills. Third, logging issues like section times out or forgotten the passwords only lead to unnecessary delays. Fourth, there is no real-time tracking for refills, meaning students often don't know whether their medication is ready when they arrive at the pharmacist. And lastly, long waiting times in the pharmacies are another common frustrations, as students often have to wait in the long queues to pick up their medications. For students already overwhelmed by the academic pressure, this broken system only adds on their stress. It leads to missed doses, heighten their anxiety, and even put their health at risk. As a pharmacy students, we firmly believe that technology should be used to make the healthcare more efficient and accessible, not to make it more complicated. That's why we set out to reimagine the medication refill process entirely. Our solution integrates the smart technology, including a smart pillbox, smartwatch alerts, and biometric locking to streamline and personalize the medication refill process for university students. We focus on the creating a system that does not only intuitive and seamless but also designed to fit into the lives of busy students who are often tech savvy but have limited time and mentally bandwidth to keep track of medication refills. Let me walk you through the three core features of our solutions. The first feature of our system is the smart pill box, which detects our pill count is low and, let's say, down to 3 tablets. When that happens, the pill box will send instant notification to both your smartphones and the smartwatch to remind you that it's time to refill your medication. This proactive approach reduces the chances of running out of medication at the last minute and help students avoid the stress of last minute refills. refills. Once you receive the notifications, you can tap on it and it's open the mobile apps where you can instantly refill your medications. The key advantage here is there is no need to type any passwords. We have implemented the biometric login such as the fingerprint scanning or face ID to give you quick and secure access to your account. To make the process even easier, your refill form is already pre-filled with your medication details thanks to the cloud integrations. All it takes is a single tap to confirm your refills. This means no more forgetting for the passwords or struggling with multiple steps. It's clean line for ease. Once your refill request is approved, you will receive a QR code and real-time status updates to you and let you know your order is keep ready for pickup. You can choose a pickup time slot that works best for you, then head to the pharmacies. When you arrive, simply scan the QR code at the smart locker and you will be able to collect your medications in seconds. No more standing in line, no more wasted time. It's contactless, fast, and hassle-free process, making easier for students to manage their medication refills around their busy schedule. To bring our concept to life, we developed and tested two versions of our prototype, which is the first one, medium versions. We started by improving the platform speeds to ensure that it performs smoothly during the peak times. In addition, we added emails reminders to notify students when it's time to refill their medications. Next, we enabled the QR pickup features for easy collection of the medication. In addition, the platform also supports single sign-on throughout the students' IDs for quick access. After receiving the useful feedbacks, students told us that we wanted more automation in the process. So we developed our last version which integrates the full smart technology. First, a smart pill box that detects low pill counts, and next, the smartwatch and the phones will notify the students and when they need to refill. Next, which is biometric locking for faster access. In addition, which is cloud sync notifications to pre-fill refill forms for you. Next, which is refill time tracking so you will always know when your order is ready. So lastly, which is smart locker pickup with QR codes to streamline the entire process. Let me introduce you to Aisha, a fictional character based on real students we interviewed. Aisha is in her final year of university, balancing lab works, assignments, and clinical preparations. She also takes daily medications for chronic conditions. One week just before the final exams, Aisha just realized that she has run out of her medications, but she already is too late. She tries to log into the old refill systems, but the website crashed. She manually refills her medications, but when she gets to the pharmacist, her order isn't ready for pickup. The delay causes unnecessary stress, affects her student time, and potentially harms her health. Now, let's imagine Aisha using our smart systems. Her pill box detects that she only has three pill left. Next, her smartwatch sent her a refill alert. She just taps the alerts once with no login required. The app generates a QR code and she just pick up her medication from the smart locker in seconds. This is a peace of mind we want to provide the student like Aisha and students like us. For me, this project was not just about fixing an outdated systems, it was about creating something that genuinely helps people and reduce their stress. We live in a world full of smart devices, but true innovations happens when these tools are designed with empathy and purpose. Our smart medication review system listens to your needs. It remembers your schedules and it acts on your behalf so students don't have to worry about missing those and can focus on what really matters. If we can reduce one person's stress, one delay, or one missed dose, then we have taken a steps toward a better health and a smarter futures for all of us. So I leave you with this thought. What if your medication could refill itself and be ready before you even remember it was running low? That's no science frictions. That's what we have built. And that's the kind of innovations we need, not just in tech, but in healthcare. Thank you.